So traders, on the back of yesterday's video that I did for you, where I walked through the gold market and what actually happened with the gold market before the '08 crash, I walked through what happened with that and the exact pattern that's setting up. And in this video, I really want to focus on the silver market because silver is doing something really similar as well, as in like it's a repetitive pattern of what happened back with silver. It's different to gold, but silver's setting up the exact same thing that happened with silver back before the '08 crash is basically what's setting up right now. And I want to share that with you because silver could be getting ready for another really big, strong, significant move. So let's get straight into it, guys. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, so I'm having a lot of fun with these videos. Guys, can you just give me a like in the chat? And can you leave a comment below, guys, and let me know that you actually enjoy these types of videos as well too. I love doing them. And there's a lot of things that's happening in the markets right now, guys, and I'm really excited for that as well too. So now let's actually do this here. To the left is the weekly chart of silver, and to the right is the daily charts of today. Let's actually bring this up now. So let's actually do this here. Now I want to do this in a way where, so this is the weekly chart here, and this is the weekly chart to the right, and this is right here. Look at this here. This is what happened in '08. So by the way, when the crash does come over the next 6 to 12 months, and we go through a recession, gold and silver are going to get crushed as well too, okay? So just if you're a gold and silver investor, then just get ready for that as well too, right? So check this out here, right? So what happened before this '08 crash through here, right? Big, actually, that was actually a pretty big crash, wasn't it? Silver got so much more of a significant drop, didn't it, compared to the gold market? Again, yesterday's video was about gold. Today's video is all about the silver market. Silver there. So check this out. So for a couple of years, so for a good, which is all through 2006, 2007 into 2000, and this move through here. Look what actually happened. This is actually just, it's blown my mind how similar what is happening right now. Okay, check this out. So we have this whole resistance all through here. Check this out. We have all this resistance all through here, right? All through there. Now let me just delete you off the screen for a minute. Now again, to the left was before the '08, right? And look at this here. So we actually had a bit of a sideways movement out of silver, right? Then we actually had what? Then we had a really big move to the upside. We actually broke out of this really not much going on, right? Really not much going on for a period of time. We broke out, we made a higher high, we came down and created a higher low, and then we had another very big move up. And then we went into the what? And then we went into the '08 crash. So looking at that, right, and looking at that, you can see what actually happened through there. If you go to have a look at what happened today, or what's happening right now, something really similar is actually setting up. Again, these are both weekly charts through here, okay? And so if I zoom on, if I go to this weekly chart over here, you'll be able to see how, right, that there was the resistance for what, a couple of years. Actually, what's that? 1, 2, 3. It was actually a lot more time, wasn't it? This is going back into 2006. So 1, 2, that was actually 2 and a bit years. But look what happened, right? Before the recession, what did it do? It actually what? It broke to the upside, right? We had this sideways movement. We broke to the upside, came up, made a higher high, came down, and then we had a very strong move, and then the crash came. What's happening right now over here, right? To what's happening right now. We've actually been rejecting through here. We actually rejected it through here, came up, and now we're just going sideways. So to me, right now, when it comes to the silver market, silver has just broken out and is getting ready for another really significant move in my point of view. If I bring up the actual, so they're very similar, you know what I mean? Like nothing going on, broke out, came down, and now it's actually started up. Same through here. Now, if I bring up the daily charts of silver, you'll be able to see it even more, right? Now this actually looks really, look at this here. So the breakout through here came down, and now we're just doing this here, right? We're just doing this here. Let me see if I can bring up a different thing there, right? So now, not breakout, resistance and support, and now we're doing this here, up, down, up. We're probably going to do this, and we're probably going to go for a really big, strong move here coming out of silver real soon, especially spending, look at this here. We had 1, 2, 3, what's that? 4 years. 4 years of doing nothing, and now it's just broken out to the upside. We created a higher high up here, okay? Higher high. Now we created a higher low down here. And now after all of that, after all this time, after spending 4 years doing nothing, silver has just broken out, and there's a lot more upside to come, I do believe. And if I'm looking on an absolute short-term level basis, guys, on when it comes to the silver market, let's check this out. This way gets pretty cool, right? Look at this here. We have this trend line coming up through here. And then we have this little doobie lucky coming down through here. I wonder what's coming through here. On that, the big picture there, I talked about the 08 pattern and what's happening now with silver. On the short-term level of silver, for you guys obviously love silver, support, higher low. Now we're making a significant higher low. Now we're rallying up, and now we're just basing out. So we're in a really big, strong trend through here. There's a very big consolidation through here. There's a real high probability chance now we're basic because we're just broken out after 4 years. We're just broken out, and now we're getting started. And now, just by looking at this, it looks like that we could have at least a move up towards that 36 level. It looks like it. Let me bring up the chart to the right, which is my weekly chart. Yeah, so around about that $36 level through there, as you can see. So that's all that through there, 35, 36. That's the short-term level. That's the short-term level there. And then if that doesn't hold, then we have a good resistance up to around the 44. But that short one, that short-term resistance is around that 35, 36. And so if I now zoom right back in again, right, let's actually bring this up. Let's actually go zoom right in again. So if we get something like this going on, guys, something like that going on, that could then trigger a lot of buy triggers in the markets, and then we could start to see this thing make its way up to, hey, it didn't, oh, there it is there. All right, make its way up to there. So again, let me just bring this up through here. If that does trigger there, that could be the start of another move, and that could go for another move to the upside from there. Now that's the resistance level there, guys. What tends to happen a lot of the times is that when you see this is the resistance back here, what tends to happen a lot of the times is that one, it's either gonna hold there. If it does hold there, we tend to actually break past it a lot of times. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we actually do rally up and then maybe break that, get up to 38, maybe even 39, potentially maybe even 40, and then maybe come back down. Or it may just go straight up and then go back up towards these levels up through here. So there we go, traders. That is a very big sort of roundup with what I'm seeing right now. If you do need some help, guys, then that first link in the description is access to a training where I'm going to teach you all the details to my actual trading system. And if you do need some help with your trading, then go to getjohnshelp.com. There's an application form. You can personally fill that out, and you'll be able to speak to me personally about getting some private coaching. See you guys.